Hey, my love, it's Auntie Toya here with Toya Tarot Incorporated, about to give you your general reading. Please understand that because this is a general reading, it may not work for everybody, so take what applies and let the rest fly. If you want a personal reading, however, go to imtoyatarot.com to book. If you want any conjure oils, candle, or anything that I offer, again, go to imtoyatarot.com to book or purchase. Now let's get into your reading, baby. Hey, my loves, Toya Tarot here with your weekly read, the remainder of your week read. We're going to do this thing by elements. So next up, which is you guys, is earth signs. We're going to go from Taurus, Virgo to Capricorn. We're going to give you a message for the remainder of the week. This is a thing that we're going to be doing now. This is timeless. I'm going to go ahead and give you the overall reading for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we're going to pull a card for each one and then clarify. Okay, we're going to try to keep it short and sweet. I love you guys so much. Let's get started. I missed you guys. Okay, for the overall energy for the earth signs from Spirit, you have believe in the impossible, time for healing and adjustment is required at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is basically Spirit wants you to believe that you can have healing in even the most impossible situations, things that you didn't think that you would heal in, be able to heal from, people you didn't think you would be able to forgive, that you know, they just want you to remember that this is possible. Your healing is possible. It's a time for you to heal, forgive, grow, but adjustments are going to be required. There are things that you're going to have to change, ways of being that you're going to have to change, things that you're going to have to be made aware of where you might have added to the stress of the situation. And Spirit is just saying that in this moment, you know, please don't give up on the fact that you can heal from anything, even though it may not seem like it at that time. Okay, this is for my grudge holders, and I know the earth signs can hold some grudges, baby. Okay. Auntie know that the earth signs can hold some grudges. So Spirit is just saying basically in this space that you should believe in the impossible. Believe that even though it seems impossible, that you will be able to heal from any situation. I don't know your life. Don't care to know your life, especially if I'm not doing a personal reading. This is general. So whoever this message is for, I pray that it lands on the ears of who it's for. So please understand that adjustments will be required. There are some things that you're going to have to change, but you can heal from anything, sweetie. Spirit wants you to also step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't let your pride get in the way. So Spirit is getting on y'all today about y'all ability to heal through forgiveness and to believe in your healing. So let's go ahead and pull cards for Taurus first, and then Virgo, and then Capricorn. Okay, angels, benevolent angels. What messages do you have for Taurus? What message do you have for Taurus for the remainder of this week? Clarify that for me, please. While I was making the statement, I did hear Taurus. So basically, Spirit for you for the remainder of the week, Taurus, Spirit wants you to work on moving away from low vibrating energy, move away from impulsiveness, move away from having a quick temper in certain situations, and really try to do whatever you have to do to work on your healing process and just being in a more positive energy. Okay, so that's the message that we have for the rest of the week for Taurus. Okay, what messages do we have for Virgo for the remainder of the week, Spirit? What messages do we have for Virgo for the remainder of the week? Okay, clarify that for me. Oh, okay. Okay, so for the remainder of the week, Virgo, Spirit wants you to pay attention to your healing, of course, and pay attention to what makes you happy. Okay, make sure that you are very clear in your investments and anything that you invest your time and energy into during this space, because you're very sensitive and you're like a sponge right now. So while you're healing, you want to make sure you're not taking on the wrong, you know, investment, taking on the wrong energy by not being honest with yourself and not being clear about what it is that you're not going to accept, and clear about your needs as well. Okay, so that's the message that we have for Virgo. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay. clarify for Capricorn. Okay, so Spirit wants you, Capricorn, to forgive a ex, to forgive someone that you used to have a home with, that used to build a life with, that may have betrayed you and hurt you in some kind of way. So for you, Capricorn, this healing and this believing in healing and forgiving is going to be required from a past love or a past relationship, friendship, or whatever that may be. I'm getting the Four of Swords here. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Four of Swords, which tells me that this is a familiar relationship. Could have been a marriage. We got the God of Wands in the reverse, which is the King of Wands in some decks. Okay. The King of Wands isn't necessarily a very good energy. They are not very necessarily good to their partners or their wives. Okay. In certain situations. So it looks like it could be maybe an ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-partner. But you're going to have to work on your healing in that aspect. But Spirit is saying that adjustments are required for my earth signs at this point. Capricorn, you also got the Goddess of Swords, which tells me that, you know, Spirit just wants you to be more logical than emotional in this situation. Be more logical. You got the Ace of Cups, you know, so you might really love this person. You might really love this person. You really might. And they hurt you so bad that you just are unable to get past it, or you feel that you're unable to get past it. Again, Spirit wants you to believe in the impossible. This is a time for your healing, and adjustments are required, okay? Let me just get 3 advice cards for my earth signs as a collective, angels. Benevolent angels. Let me get 3 advice cards. Advice cards. Okay, so Spirit is basically giving the advice for the earth signs at this moment. The advice is to come out of the cold. Come out of the cold. And move on to what's going to make you happy. So when you come out of this space of holding grudges, when you come out of this low vibrational space of not speaking to the person, or just like cutting them all the way off, and whatever the situation may be, when you come out of that and you begin to ascend and move towards your healing, move towards your happiness, it's going to create a sense of stability. Okay, Spirit wants you to use your intuition in this point, and just to be very strong during this time as well. Make sure you keep your guards up and stuff like that. Nobody's saying that you got to forgive the person and now all of a sudden you guys got to be together and be happily ever after. But you need to be in the space of allowing, bringing yourself out of the cold. You beat yourself up a lot about this situation. And so stop beating yourself up, number one. Number two, let it go. Because the grudge holding is for you. It hurts you. It doesn't hurt the other person. The forgiveness is not for them. This is for you. Holding grudges and being in a low vibrational energy like that, it prohibits you from growing spiritually, or prohibits you from actually being happy and growing. So Spirit just wants you at this time to really make sure you focus on your healing and believe that you can be healed from anything, that you can heal yourself from anything. The God that is within us allows us to be able to do so. Okay. So I love you guys so much. I hope that that is a word for you guys. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Peace.